Mysteriously Recorded, and here's the Q&A for December, recorded on the very last day of December. Let's see if I get it out. No talk sprites to try to get this out ASAP. I am so sorry for that, by the way. I am cutting so many corners, and again, this is late, and I don't even have Starbucks. So, that being said, let's get into updates and all that kind of shenanigans so I don't keep you for too terribly long. Other than everyone can be like, oh, snap, it's Robin. She's not dead. Hallelujah, we can hear her voice once again. That's a more recent voice instead of recorded, like, I don't know, June of 2020 for the Shadow the Hedgehog video I just posted on the gaming channel. So yeah, no, that's an old Robin voice by like over a year. That Robin was so much younger than this Robin. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Updates! What am I up to other than I'm apparently still alive? Am I working on dubs? Yes! I sound so reluctant to say that. It's not a dub that anyone probably wants out of me, but it's the dub we're getting out of me because I have been obsessed with the case study of Vanitas, or Vanitas no Carte? How do you pronounce that? I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say it. The case study of Vanitas, or it's also known as like the memoir of Vanitas. There's like different translations. Anyway, I'm getting off track. That's the dub that I'm doing. I've already contacted artists. It's gotta happen now, because the pressure is on. The pressure is also on to actually do good, because I always feel a bigger pressure on myself when I let the artists know that I'm dubbing their art, because I don't want them to watch it and be like, oh, like they're disappointed that it was me who dubbed their art. Anyway, so back in October, I had tried to start recording the fanfic reading for Bat Fam. I was starting to voice the boys that you all miss. Other than, I don't know, like JoJo or twins, but that's beside the point here. But Audition didn't want to work with me and didn't let me record. And then within the time that I had planned to re-record, I had got some news that hit way too close to home. So yeah, I didn't end up recording that. So because this fanfic reading is not going to be as happy and upbeat as the last one was, and as joke-y as the last one, like the mood turns like downward real fast and like snowballs downward real quick in the video. So, because it's a really angsty fanfic. And so there was like no way I think I could accurately try to joke about the situation as the boys. So when I finally post it, you will understand. But that being said, though, I probably should address the lack of content throughout the year. Have I been peeking this whole time? Don't mind me, and just zoom in a little bit. I'll try to talk at a little bit more of a level tone throughout this so that I don't peak your ears. I'm so sorry if I have. But this hasn't been a good year for me. I'm not going to get into details because I try to remain as positive as possible on this channel. Do I? With all of my sarcasm and dark humor? Sorry, but I definitely want this to be a place for people to escape and that kind of thing, because this world sucks, you know, and we need all the positivity that we can get. And I don't want to be bringing anybody down, but I feel like you guys would want a bit of an explanation as to why I haven't done anything on the channel all of 2020. But to put it in simple terms without getting into detail, as I've already explained, it's been a lot of things in my personal life, which I'm obviously not going to get into, but it has had a huge impact on any type of creative inspiration or motivation. It's just diminished it entirely, pretty much. Other than I've been doing some designs on my not MR brand, Redbubble and TeePublic, and that's been a thing. And I've been having technical difficulties. My computer has been crashing. It's been blue screening on me, and I somehow was able to pinpoint it on internet use, despite the fact that the so-called error that I've been having and looked into, no one on the internet has said like, oh, it's being connected to the internet that's screwing you over. It's all these other things that it could be. And I'm just like, that is not helpful because I can run my computer just fine as long as I'm hardly using anything internet. Like, I can't even hardly be connected to it whatsoever. So obviously that put a huge damper on being able to make content, because how am I supposed to go like nab photos off of Tumblr, for example, if my computer crashes on me? So far, I've been handling it with child's gloves, and it's been okay for the past little bit that I've been using it. I was able to finally finish editing the shadow video. I was able to upload the shadow video, which, like, oh boy. Technically, I was able to upload the shadow video twice because there's actually a mistake in the first one. Not that anyone would know, because I deleted it before it was ever even live, or whatever. Because I had a good few days buffer between when it went live and when I was uploading it, in case something like that happened and I needed to, I don't know, re-render the video for like the 4th time. So, as long as I handle it with child's gloves, my computer seems to be fine for the moment. And I technically do have access to another computer that I could edit on, but that just requires a whole extra effort. But that extra effort basically further diminishes any type of motivation or inspiration I have to work on videos, because as I've always have said, I do a lot of this in my free time and on my own passions and whims, basically, and having to jump through all those extra hoops to do something that I enjoy just takes so much away from it. Because if I'm supposed to enjoy it, I don't want to have to struggle that much, because then it's not something I enjoy anymore, you know, you get me, probably, I hope. So, y'all don't need my excuse, because I've been rambling for like 10 minutes, and I know I need to cut a bunch of it because I keep stumbling over stuff, but, so I think that's the gist of why I haven't done anything on the channel, is personal life things, because there's been like a lot of that. Like, it has been a rough year. I don't joke. I mean, it is a joke, but it's a deeper joke than I ever realized when I said 2021 is basically just 2020 Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. But 2021 has been like way worse than 2020 ever was for me. And again, I don't want to get super negative about this. So we're going to just go ahead, move on, get into comments that I didn't sort as well as I normally do, because I normally will sort them like by people and whatever, but I just nabbed them. So I keep peeking. I am so sorry. If you can actually even hear it. I don't know. Anyway, so let's all thank Anthony for this comment, because it reminded me that I needed to record this like 2 weeks ago, but I kept pushing it off because I've been busy, because, you know, holiday season. Anyway, is mayonnaise an instrument? If you try hard enough, I assume it could probably maybe be one. I'm pretty sure this is a SpongeBob reference, but I never really watched that, so I couldn't tell you. Can you please do another Bat Fam video? It's alright if you don't want to, though. And, yo, I want to see the Bat Fam to meet Terry McGinnis and Red Axe. It would be cool to see them interacting with each other. It would be cool. As I explained earlier, the fanfic reading was the next Bat Fam video I had planned, and I don't know if I had any further plans for Bat Fam at the moment. But that went down the drain because Audition just did not want to work with me. And then I got news that hit way too close to home that made it not so comfy for me to be able to record it. So, on the meeting Terry McGinnis front and Red X, I'm not an artist, and I generally don't take requests, because again, this is my free time, and I've used my channel as a creative outlet, even though I've been doing a lot of other things for my creative outlet this past year, like, say, the designs over on Redbubble, TeePublic, shameless plug. And I've done like a couple of paintings or whatever. But yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't really take requests. And again, I'm not an artist, so I don't even know if anyone else has drawn that, so I wouldn't be able to really dub it either way. I'm so sorry. Alright, Anthony, let's see. Guess what? Mr. Beast is going to voice Vox from Has Been Hotel. I'm not quite so sure about that anymore, because there's been recent news that the previous cast is being recast on Has Been Hotel, because it happens to a lot of things like this if a small-time like cartoon gets signed on to a company or whatever, because they often go with either really big celebrities or like union voice actors. So as much as it feels personal to all of us, it wasn't personal. But I don't know if I'm going to continue watching Has Been, honestly, because the actors really made the show for me. But I'm gonna see what everyone else says after the show comes out to see if it's even worth me watching. So, have you seen Super Mario Logan in Good Morning America? No, I'm pretty sure you brought up Super Mario Logan before, and I still don't know anything about that. I'm so sorry. I have a question. Are you ready for the brand new Kingdom Hearts game? I am so out of the loop. What is the new Kingdom Hearts game? Please fill me in. Alright, meme guy, let's see. I can't believe I missed being first. Well, anyway, I'm gonna just totally not talk about that. I have missed you. I hope you've been... I'm gonna verbally edit this out loud. So, safe with all this crud. Also, if you need any voices, I am an impressionist, so I can do some things that most cannot. Okay, bye. So yes, I have been safe this whole time. I'm still alive, to everyone's surprise, I imagine. And I'm okay on voices for now. Thank you so much for offering, but if I do need a voice, I will let you know. Although, to be honest, the person I go to first and foremost for any voice is myself. And then if I have to outsource, it has been like my buddy Waglington BA. And if I outsource further than that, it would probably be Night Striker Studios or Jammy BA. Is that his username at the moment? I think that's his username at the moment, but Jam. So, yeah, I have some VA buddies that I generally outsource to. And if I need to outsource further than that, I hold auditions. Because I don't know if everyone remembers this, but I did hold auditions back in the day for a Percy Jackson project. It was the motivational video. And I also had brought back 2 of the voice actors from that Percy Jackson video to voice in Feels Like Home. I nabbed my Percy and Nico back for that video. So, should I have said my like that? Like, that was really possessive. Anyway, we also need to play a game together. I don't necessarily know how we're gonna do that because my internet still sucks, and my friends keep trying to bully me into playing video games with them, like Genshin Impact and Among Us. As soon as I say those 2 games, the people who have been bullying me about it will know who I'm talking about. I say bullying lightly. They just have been like, hey, play this with me. And I'm just like, you know that I can't. I don't want to play the game, and I have sucky internet. Because I'm a person who prefers to watch others play games more than I like to play it myself. Which is weird, because I have monopolized Night Night's gaming channel. So, anyway, I'm rambling. I'm so sorry. Eyeless Open, hello! We talked like a week ago from when I'm recording this, which is the very last day of 2021. So, time stamping it. Gosh, I feel late, but I know that a few days or a week late isn't that late, right? I mean, I'm 6 months late. Or no, not necessarily. I said I'd do the next Q&A in December, so I'm technically not that late, am I? Anyway, I miss seeing your videos. I don't really have anything interesting to ask or talk about, but I hope you're well and happy. Stay safe. Stay safe, too. I hope you're happy as well. Verbal heart. Yeah, I miss seeing my videos, too. Although I don't really watch most of my videos. But I have been beating myself up this whole year for not making videos, which I need to give myself more leeway on. I know, you guys will tell me I need to as well. As much as you guys want more videos out of me, if you knew that I was like pushing myself to make that, you'd be like, Robin, please just hold off until you feel ready to make this and like actually fired up to make something. Like the case study of Vanilla Stubb that I'm probably going to be working on. Because I'd been itching to work on one since August. I could tell you. Because he is the voice that I have outsourced to voice in this dub with me. As long as all goes according to plan, at least. He would be my lovely Noah, which I'm excited about, because I'm gonna be voicing Vanitas. So I'll have 2 Vanitases under my belt, and like, as soon as I started watching damn show, I was like, I want to voice him. That one. That boyo. Which is hilarious to me. Because personality-wise, I'm so sorry that I'm rambling, but you know what? Why not? Why not? You know, I haven't recorded in so long for the channel. Why not ramble? You guys probably missed me, maybe. That sounds narcissistic. Anyway, my personality probably fits a lot closer to Noe on a regular basis, but I've come to realize, I think that Vanitas' personality is like a lot of my worst traits just dialed up to maximum. So I was like, wait a minute. If all of my worst traits were dialed up to maximum, I'd be like Vanitas. Which I wonder is why I feel like I want to voice him. Because he's just like so dramatic. And those characters are always so fun to voice. Anyway, I'm gushing enough about this. Hello, Josh. Impressive you managed to get it down to less than 30 minutes. Thing is, I ramble a lot, and I mess up a lot, so a lot of that gets cut. So, you know. I recorded something the other day, and it came out over an hour. Honestly, I don't know why I do this to myself sometimes. That is a huge mood. Also, I found your reaction to my comment about walking into a punch most amusing. Have a good day / evening / afternoon. You too, my dude. And I don't know. I guess I have interesting reactions. I don't know. I think that's part of the reason why I also enjoy like some of my gaming videos so much. I'm sounding like so narcissistic throughout this video. I'm so sorry. Is it? Or if I'm maybe just proud of myself in small moments. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Like my Pop Tropica videos. The last one that I did, which was technically Escape from Pelican Rock, it amuses me to no end. I still, as much as recording it infuriated me because I was just having so many issues, but I was able to still laugh it off as I was annoyed while recording because I was like, this is gonna be funny. And I am amused at how heated I am about this. So at least I wasn't taking myself way too seriously. And then there's the new Shadow the Hedgehog video, again, shameless plug, that I did with Roy that has been in the works for so long, mostly because I was procrastinating on editing it, because it was supposed to come out Christmas of 2020, but as we all clearly now know, that didn't happen because it came out Christmas 2021, as we also stated in the trailer for it, because we thought it'd be hilarious to make a trailer for the video. Anyway, different sides. Hello there. I didn't remember a single thing I asked, so it was kind of fun seeing what I did. Anyway, I'm gonna send you another KH song I found, and I love it. P.S. Roxas is in it, and I appreciate you sending that to me. Thank you so much. Also, my summers are all the same. I go to my cousins for like 3 days during the summer, and the rest I do absolutely nothing. Also a mood, except I don't say my cousins. Hey. I just want to know, why aren't you verified in YouTube yet? Not on YouTube, in YouTube yet. I have no idea. How do most people, how do people get verified on YouTube? Do you email someone? If I had to do that, I doubt I am a big enough YouTuber to get verified. How many subscribers do you have for that kind of thing? I am not in the loop. Like, I don't know, like, I'm not even the kind of person who keeps up to date on, like, how many subscribers I have or my likes and dislikes. The only thing I consistently pay attention to is my comments. So, like, because I've had friends be like, oh, hey, congrats on insert milestone. I'm like, hey, cool. I hit that milestone. That's news to me. And likes, dislikes, I could not tell you my ratios on a single video whatsoever. I couldn't even tell you the view counts on most of my videos. Other than I think Inky Dandy episode 2 was my most viewed video and has over 2 million views, I think. Oh, yes. I guess, you see, yeah. I don't keep track of my numbers. And, okay, I was allowed to ramble because this is the last comment that we have, and I'm not gonna read it out. Because I know someone, WAG, would take the clip and use it against me if I were to say the last word in this comment. But Jason sounds like, insert the word here. I feel like someday I'm gonna have to say it on the internet and everyone's gonna let out a victory cry because I finally broke and said it on the internet. But the context for this was we were talking like late at night. It was like 3, 4 in the morning, which is obviously when the best ideas come to people. Okay, we had been talking about the Wayne Family Adventures webcomic. I don't remember the title of it. I'm so sorry. I read a tiny bit of it, but anyway, and we were talking about the voice actors or whatever, and that ended up coming to me voicing the characters. And I had mentioned that a couple people had found that my Jason sounded hot, and then he made the joke that that's what Jason sounded like. And he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna comment that on every single one of your videos. So it's commented on every single one of my public videos, except one of them has a slight change to it, which was Batfam Various Artists episode 2, I believe. It was one of the Various Artists Batfam ones, where one of the incorrect quotes was, like, violently worries about siblings, and it was, like, people being, like, violently blank, basically, I think. So, it just became, violently worries about Jason sounding like Blake. But the funniest part is like he had read that comment and he'd been typing the comment you see on screen, so I just verbally connected the two out loud, and he decided to comment it because he thought it was hilarious. So it's my own fault that comment was commented. And so I guess you all technically know that there are people out there who have heard me say this word. So yeah, I'm really probably like doing myself in by refusing to say it, as I stated earlier, because then if I do finally say it, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, she broke, she said it, she said the thing, she held out for so long, and didn't say it on the internet. We'll see how that goes. I don't know, maybe if someone pays me enough, I'll say it. It has to be someone I don't already know. Wait, someone just make an alt account. Anyway, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll say it someday for some reason. Maybe it'll be hilarious. Or maybe I'll be paid to do it. Who knows? Anyway, I rambled long enough, which has been like 26 minutes. Let's see how far I chop this down. You guys will be able to tell. So, look forward to hopefully the case study of Anita's dub that I will be doing. I'm sorry that it's not like Gang Stars or Twins or Bat Fam or maybe even Dude Marsh. Is there even more art for Dude Marsh out? I don't know, because I definitely could have been doing like Twins and Gang Stars, but I don't feel like it, and I'm sorry. It just does not get me fired up. It doesn't set a flame to my firefighter soul. I've been watching way too much Promare. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk into your ear holes later. MR, over and out.